The pursuit of the fullest and best life, true power, lasting greatness and abiding happiness is a common goal for many individuals. However, the answer to these questions remains elusive for millions of people across the globe. Is there a true and safe solution to these existential questions which have plagued humanity for ages and will continue to do so in the future? The phrase in question is essentially a variation of the timeless inquiry that has endured throughout history: what constitutes the ultimate good in life? Many individuals have been willing to relinquish all of their possessions in exchange for a definitive and gratifying response. If we can arrive at a solution that is both verifiable and satisfactory to ourselves, then the time we spent together must be considered as the most invaluable and precious of life itself. Let us closely examine the solution, and in order to arrive at a more conclusive result, feel free to challenge me at every step of the way. But do tell me at the end if the solution is not both true and satisfactory. Let's take a closer look at the answer and see if it really holds up to scrutiny, if it's the right one. And if it is, let's be happy that we found it and use it as a foundation to build upon. We can also share this answer with others so they can benefit from it too. Throughout history, there has been a prevailing idea that one's self is the primary concern for achieving success, greatness, and happiness. However, this belief is a fatal error and directly contradicts the immutable law that we find fulfillment in losing ourselves in the service of others. In technical terms, this means that the pursuit of self-interest is not a sustainable path to achieving long-term satisfaction and purpose. True fulfillment arises from serving others and contributing to the greater good. The more we share our lives with others, the more fulfilled, enriched, and joyful our own lives become. Giving generously of ourselves and putting others before ourselves is what truly saves our own lives. The statement above expresses a fundamental truth and a significant principle of practical ethics that has been observed in the world. It can be encapsulated in one word, which is service, the act of prioritizing the needs of the other self rather than one's own self. The law of cause and effect dictates that the love, service, and helpfulness we provide to others will come back to us multiplied. This principle applies to both personal happiness and professional success. Directly searching for these outcomes is futile. True fulfillment and greatness come as a result of indirect action. It is unlikely that this fundamental law will ever change. So it is in our best interest to align our lives with this principle and reap the rewards. Conversely, ignoring this law can result in negative consequences as it remains unchanged, regardless of individual circumstances. Loving others brings us closer to God, who is the embodiment of infinite love. When we realize that we are one with this infinite spirit, it fills us with divine love that enriches our own lives and flows out to benefit the entire world. This realization also helps us to develop good relationships with others and understand that we find our own lives by serving others. We learn that all life is interconnected and that helping others benefits us as well. Conversely, harming others harms ourselves. Those who live only for themselves have a small and limited life, but those who lose their lives for the greater good have their lives enriched in countless ways. When we contribute to the greater good, we all benefit together. The law of cause and effect is a fundamental principle of the universe, which states that every effect is the result of a specific cause, and every cause produces a definite effect. Or, as Socrates wisely put it, every action has its pleasures and its price. This principle applies to all aspects of life, including our thoughts, behaviors, and actions, which are the causes that create the effects we experience in our lives. If you are not satisfied with the effects you have created, it is essential to identify and change the underlying causes that produce them. Changing your actions can lead to a significant change in your life, while transforming your thoughts can help you create a new destiny. By understanding and applying the law of cause and effect in your life, you can take control of your future and create the outcomes you desire according to the law of cause and effect. Success in any field of endeavor is a direct or indirect result of specific causes and actions. This means that if we want to achieve success in any area of our life, we need to identify the specific causes and actions that will lead to the desired outcome. By doing so, we can take intentional and focused actions that will set events into motion, leading to the desired outcome. You see, success can be replicated if we have a clear understanding of our actions. In other words, making informed decisions and taking appropriate steps can lead to the desired outcome. This means that once we comprehend what we want, we can model success by learning from successful individuals and emulating their strategies, essentially by analyzing and replicating the tactics utilized by accomplished individuals. We can achieve the same level of success in our own lives. The law of cause and effect stipulates that success is not built upon chance or luck. Success is not determined outside of you. Success is created within you. In short, the law states that there are no accidents in this world and that the effects we create in our lives are a direct result of causes that come from within ourselves. The law of cause and effect goes, I want to say that everything happens for reasons, whether good or bad, because nothing happens by chance or luck. Therefore, everything happens for a reason as a direct result of the cause that you brought about from within yourself, whether good or bad. Life doesn't play favorites. What you attract into your life is a direct result of the causes you brought forth into existence. The law of cause and effect means that the way you live your life will have an impact on what happens to you. The things that happen to you will also affect how you feel and behave. So it's important to be aware of how you react to events and people and how this can impact your life. Who you've been are today and whom you're becoming tomorrow is, in essence, creating the conditions and circumstances of your life and manifesting your future in front of your eyes. In fact, how you react to the events, people, and circumstances in your life is actually determining by how you feel on a daily basis, creating a chain of effects that are constantly transforming your destiny anew every day. The law of cause and effect also discusses the power of our thoughts. Your thoughts create causes. Your thoughts give meaning to circumstances. Your thoughts are creatively manifesting your reality. The way you experience life is directly related to the thoughts. Your thoughts have the power to shape your experiences. The seeds of our individual thoughts are the origins of the causes that we create in our reality. These causes have corresponding effects that manifest as our life circumstances. Our thoughts not only create these causes and effects, but also give meaning to our experience of reality. This is why each of us has a unique perspective of the world around us. From the moment we are born, we have the ability to control our thoughts. This power is unique to us, and we can use it to shape our lives in positive ways. It states that our thoughts, emotions, and actions are all interconnected. It means that we have the power to choose how we react to different situations and experiences. We can choose to interpret things positively or negatively, and this will affect how we feel and behave. Our thoughts and feelings can also influence our actions, and we have the ability to control our behavior based on how we perceive the world around us. Overall, this principle emphasizes that we are in control of our own lives and have the power to shape our experiences because we have free choice to control our thought processes at all times. And since our thoughts create the causes that lead to the effects that we experience in our lives, then this therefore leads us to the conclusion that we have freely chosen to experience life as we know it, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. The law of cause and effect further states that free choice has created learned behaviors, responses, reactions, thoughts, and interpretations of life and circumstances. Our lives are shaped by the way we think and feel, which has been influenced by our experiences and choices over time. This can sometimes cause us to see things in a certain way and filter out other perspectives. It's important to be aware of this, as it affects how we interpret and understand the world around us. The law of cause and effect does, however, provide a solution for this predicament. It states that because we have free choice, this means that we also have free choice to unlearn our thoughts, behaviors, and reactions because we have free choice. This means that we also have free choice to become proactive and conscious thinkers. Free choice means that it is never too late to turn things around. The concept of free choice empowers us to overcome unfavorable circumstances, dark predicaments, and unlucky experiences. By unlearning what we have learned and acquiring new knowledge, we can trigger the causes that will lead to the desired effects in our lives. This involves understanding the underlying technical details of cause and effect relationships and applying that knowledge to make informed decisions. With this approach, we can take charge of our lives and create the outcomes we desire. The law of cause and effect is a very deep and profound law. And as defined by Ralph Waldo Emerson, the law of cause and effect is the law of laws. And it helps us to reanalyze our lives, behavioral patterns, and responses to events around us. If you're currently in the career that you don't like, carrying on doing the same job over and over again, expecting that you might fall in love with it at some point, is only sabotaging yourself. Life is full of opportunities to grow and experience new things. Sometimes we need to push ourselves beyond our comfort zones and take risks in order to achieve our dreams. It's important to remember that change is a constant in the universe, and by changing our thoughts and actions, we can create different outcomes in our lives. Fear and doubt can hold us back from reaching our full potential. So it's important to trust in the law of the universe and have faith that things will work out for the best to make the most of our lives. It's important to study and analyze our current situation, identify areas for improvement, and take proactive steps towards achieving our goals. This may involve learning new skills, networking with others, or taking on new challenges. By embracing change and taking action, we can create a brighter future for ourselves and those around us.